Greetings, Dwayne, CFRN. I always threaten to be quick. And then I drag it out for half an hour. Here's the deal. As you can see, it's 5:37 p.m. Pacific time on April the 26th, 2012. In 23 minutes, I have to be in a partners meeting. Every Thursday night is a partners meeting for the CFRN partners, partners only, and I have to be there. So I really do have to make this quick. I invite you to take advantage of our free trial offer. Go to cfrn.net/apply, or just go to the home page of CFRN and click free trial. Really is that easy. No credit card required, no obligation, no hard sell. For 5 consecutive trading days, yes, you can begin on a Friday or a Tuesday, it doesn't matter. You get 5 consecutive trading days. You not only get to hang out in the live trading room for 2 hours a day, you get a platform, you get live data, you get the indicators, you get it all. Now the data is for all of the Emini futures for every Forex currency pair, livestock, lumber, crude, metals. Yeah, I could go on. It's a big list. Alright, so let's just get through this recap and we'll be done. Last night we did the recap a little early, and we're doing it even earlier tonight. So I'm not going to back way up over here. I'm just going to come to this last little bullish setup that we had. The entry 1387.25. Price ran up to 1392.25. So let's do the math. 1392.25 minus 1387.25. Okay. Maximum potential 5 points. I'll say it once. It is rare that you will get the maximum potential of any trade. Why? Listen to the other videos. Come to the live trading room. I'll explain why. But sir, you should just showed us. There's your system gave you exact to the tick entry. It showed it over here in a little green box. Buy the market at this price. That's true. But the chance that you got out at this exact tick right here, slim. Let's move on. The next trade pulls back. It's a bullish setup. Once again, system says, "Woo, buy that thing." Not such a good idea. You get stopped out for exactly 2 points. Every time that you get stopped out using this system, this indicator set, and this is only one of the things that we offer, that we teach you. See, what we do is about teaching you how to trade. That's what we want you to do. That's what we want you to want, is to learn how to trade. Gurus, good luck with that. There's always a new one, a hot one. But what happens when he's gone, blows up, gets hit by a bus, makes all his money and retires? Then where are you? Wouldn't it be better if you could just see the trade, call it yourself, have the discipline to take it, manage the risk, and then exit with a profit? Wouldn't that be better? That's what we do. We try to teach you to become that person. Okay? And different people have different skill sets. Some will be really, really good at it. Some will be mediocre. You'll get out of it what you put into it. So, back to the chart. Every time you see me put an X, it's going to be -2. We never risk more than 2 points on any trade in this setup in this time frame. Okay, now we have a bearish cross, so we have a short trade setting up. And where's that short trade setting up? 1387.25. But isn't that the exact same price where it told us to go long over here? Yep. If you've been watching the videos for a while, you know that that happens over and over and over. Okay, important areas, important prices are almost always tested. Sometimes they pass the test, like our last tweet, which has given up, oh Lord, how much is that thing given up so far? Okay, on the first run, it gave up 10 points. Then it pulled back to the same price where we said consider being long above 1382, and it ran up 17 points. That's just over the last 2 days. A 10-point run, a pullback to that important level, and now up another 17 points. Cumulative total 27. Our tweets over the last 2 weeks, cumulative about 60 points or so. Go to our Twitter feed, twitter.com/CFRN. You can see them. They're right there. Public information. Alright. Okay, back to where we left off. Price comes down, tests this important area here, fails, comes back, gives us a short entry right at the same spot. Okay. Actually, our entry is going to be, it looks like one tick lower. It's actually going to be at 1387. But you get my drift. It's an area. 1387 minus 1381. I can do that in my head. That's 6 points. Is it not? It is. Okay. Moving right along. Price pulls back here. Hands you another short entry. If you took the short entry, you'd be going short at 84. Price did in fact drop to 83. So that's 1 point. This trade, with it looks like 2 ticks of drawdown, ultimately produced 1 point of profit. Can you make a living off of 1 point a day? Well, depending upon how many contracts you trade, the answer is yes, you can. But I know what's going to happen to most people right here. They're not going to get that 1 point. If they aggressively manage the risk, they're going to mitigate their loss. But let's color it worst case scenario and just say, even though the trade produced 1 point of profit, let's just say you got stopped out for 2 points. Why would I do that? Why would I say that? To be more than fair. To paint a worst case scenario for you. Why would I want to do that? I don't know, because it's just sort of a rare thing in the world of the internet and trading. So I enjoy it. Alright, we get a bullish cross. After this stop out, we get a bullish cross, we get the pullback. Our system tells us that we want to be long at exactly 1384.50. From 1384.50, price runs up to 1386.75. That is 2.25. That right there is a day's work. 2.25. Okay? Right there. Right there. Alright? Now, price then pulls back, signals another long entry. And we know that that entry to the tick is 1385.25. Okay? And price runs up to 1389.25. So once again, without the benefit of a calculator, 9 minus 5, 4 points. From this long entry, the maximum potential, 4 points. Maybe you only grabbed 1.5 points, maybe you grabbed 2, maybe you got 3. Maximum you could have gotten was 4. Okay. Price pulls back, signals yet another long entry. Okay. Where is that long entry? It's right there at 1387. Is that right? 1387. Price draws back to 1385.25. you have a drawdown of 1 3/4 points. You're getting in here at 87. Price pulls back to well, just hold on a minute. I had it right the first time. Okay, price pulls back to 87. The drawdown is to 85.50. So it's 1.5. So there's a 1.5 drawdown. Remember, we never risk more than 2 points. Could we have gotten stopped out on this trade? 2 more ticks, we would have been stopped out on this trade. But we weren't. We entered here. The drawdown was here. Price ran to 1388.75. So from 87 the entry to 88.75 is 1.75. Okay. I have a faulty arrow. Let's scrap it. Get a fresh one. Okay. After that 1.75, you're going to pull back here. Pull back entry 1387. Drawdown 85.75. It's a 1 1/4 point drawdown. Okay. Here's your drawdown. Here's your entry to go long. It immediately goes against you. 1 1/4 points. And then produces a tidy little trade up to 89.75. So 89.75 minus 1387. 89.75, 87, 2.75. Okay, we then get another signal to go long right here at 88 1/4. Right there, 88 1/4 to the tick. And there is a slight drawdown here, probably about 3 ticks, maybe a point even. And then price rallies up to 98 1/4. So 98 1/4 minus 88 1/4, that's a 10-point run. Maximum potential, did you get 10? Probably not. But boy, you sure could have got something based upon your skill set. Alright, price pulls back again, gives us a long entry at 1396. Price rallies up to 97 1/4. 1.25. Another long entry. Now on this one, you know what? Let's not do that. Let's not do 1.25. Let's just call it, let's just say we got stopped out. How's that? Okay. And if we're getting stopped out here, we don't have anything there. So I could tell you 1.25. So then a stop. Just call it a stop. Okay. Now we get a bearish cross. We get a pullback. What's this? Price pulls back. Stopped out again. Now this is without using any of our indicators, the slingshot, the cycle, weekly trading zones. This is just, all this is showing you is a very unique way to look at price action and to take action on the price action. Okay, so there's 2 stop outs in a row right there. Again, we could argue on the one and try to make it something other than that, but I won't. I'll just show you the next trade. And here's what you got to ask yourself. You just got stopped. You just got banged twice in a row. Okay? Twice in a row. Are you hearing me? Are you going to take the next trade? You got stopped out. Are you going to take the next trade? I don't know. The system's going to tell you to go long at 96.50. Right here. And then price is going to rally up to 99. And in the interest of some fairness, I won't go into complete detail on because I'm really running out of time. I'm going to measure the top of this bearish candle and not the bullish. Come into the trading room. I'll explain to you why I did that. 98.50 minus 96.50. Is that right? 98.50 minus 96. Let's see. Got in at 96.50, ran to 98.50. Yep, it's 2 points. Okay. All right. Man, I really got to rush. I got 6 minutes. We got stopped out 1, 2. 3, 4 times. Okay. 4 times 2 equals 8 points we got stopped out for. Plus I always like to throw in a tick of slip for each stop out. Not that it happens, but it could. So we've got a -9 we're dealing with. Okay, a -9. 4 stop outs, 2 points apiece. Plus we're throwing in 1 tick of slip for each of those trades that got stopped out. Shouldn't happen to you. Why? Because this is the most liquid market in the world. Should have, unless you're trading some huge number of contracts. All right, we're going to start left and count. First trade was good for 5. The next one was good for 6. Max potential. 2.25. 4. 1.75, 2.75, 10, and 2. That gives us a grand total of 33.75. Let's get rid of these lines because they don't mean anything anymore. Okay. All right. Max. Come on. Max potential equals 33.75. If you've ever watched the videos before, you know what I'm going to do next. There's no way you caught every one of those trades. We're pretending that you caught every stop out and got slipped, but there's no way you caught every winning trade and milked it for every possible tick. So what's the fairest thing I can do? 33.75 divided by 2. 16.875. 16.875. Okay, just call it 16.75. 16 3/4 points. Okay. Now, out of the positive results, I just threw 50% of it out the window. But the negative results, -9 minus 9 equals 7.875. How's that even possible? Hang on, 1675. 1675 minus 9 equals 7.75. Realistic net potential. I turned 33 3/4 points of maximum potential into 7.75 realistic net potential. Okay, real quick. If you just caught this one trade, that's 6 points. Couldn't you just be done for the day? This trade over here was 5. This trade alone was 4. If you just got that one trade, would that satisfy your needs for the day? 2.75. If your daily goal is 2 points, there it is. And if you stepped into this whopper, which ran for 10, my goodness, if you only caught it to here, where you get this first close back below the MA1, that's a fine day's pay. Okay? All right, that's the story, and I'm sticking to it because it's the truth. And that makes it easy to do. I hope to see you in the live trading room tomorrow morning. Take the free trial, cfrn.net/apply. If you have any questions, email us, support@cfrn.net. Call us, 415-857-5654. Toll free during normal business hours, 866-928-3310. All of that information that you did not have time to write down, it's all on the website. Go check it out, cfrn.net.